Hello everyone and welcome back to Starmade. I've just come out here and I've done some mining. We're in one of the kind of inner asteroid belts of this system, and also I named this planet New Brigantia. That's not his home planet. That's New Jorvik there. That's where his home planet is. But yeah, I've just come inwards a bit to get some asteroids and stuff, because yeah, these space pirates are starting to annoy me. Also, loads of shops have spawned for some strange reason. Like in this sector, there's shop here, shop here, shop here. Like 6 shops in this sector, which is yeah, a little bit strange. But anyway, I had to do a bit of research because something I didn't realise was that different kind of asteroids spawn in different places, right? So the closer to the core you get more of these Vertikeen asteroids. Now, I didn't know this, so I actually went looking for Vertikeen on this planet here, which I decided to call New Brigantia, which is it's basically named after the area that was Yorkshire, uh, basically before the Kingdom of England were formed. That's some history, but anyway, and yeah, so what I actually did was I came to the planet to look for some Vertikeen, which this planet had on one of its surfaces, and as you can see, I absolutely destroyed it in cold blood. So yeah, that wasn't too clever. But I set up like a little mining outpost colony thing here, and we've got a space truck here, so I can do some less destructive mining. But lesson learned: don't use this big miner on yeah, on the planet's surfaces. It doesn't end so well. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that on my way back to the home planet, which is where we're gonna go now. Alright then, here we are, back at New Jorvik, and I just want to thank you guys actually, because you've given me some good comments on things I can do to improve this thing, and why the cargo pull isn't working. That was the main thing, and yeah, about the missile turrets and a couple of other things. You guys have really been helpful, so thank you for that. Keep those comments coming. They're really helpful, and I appreciate them very much. And I appreciate you taking the time watching these videos that I make too, so thank you also for that. But anyway, we're going to dock here, and the reason I've been trying to get so much Vertikeen is, yeah, I want to do some shipbuilding today. We do have some work to do on the planet still, but yeah, I want to do some shipbuilding. Just in a little bit, we're going to fix some things first. Okay, the first thing I want to fix is this auto pull system. I've just manually taken everything out for now. There might be some stuff left. I can't remember actually. Did I leave anything left in here? There's some storage there, so maybe there are some things. Ah yeah, there's all sorts of bits and bats. It was just all the kind of crystals and stuff that I took out that I'd got. But yeah, so I want to try and get this stuff to auto pull. Now, you guys did give me some information on this, so hopefully we're going to be able to get this to work. As it turns out, I'm just really stupid. Yeah, I was scratching my head like, why the hell isn't this working? Turns out I had a normal rail there instead of an unload rail. So yeah, that was me just being really stupid, but that's working now. So yeah, that's good. And something I would actually like to do is all the storage units I've got up here is put filters on those and have those pull from all the different parts. So we've got one for like ship parts, so that'll pull like the gravity units and the reactor powers and the damage beams and stuff. Then we have one for hulls, so that'll pull the hulls. We have one for like organic stuff, so that'll pull these and the red planet terrain and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna get set up, and then hopefully when when we've got all that done, we might be able to get some factory sort of automation going. But yeah, I can't believe that. That's just my own stupidity, using the completely wrong sort of rail. So yeah, my bad. All my stuff's in here now. As you can see, we've got a lot of Varys, a lot of Fertikine. That's the main one I was worried about, because we had hardly any of it, but we've got plenty of it now. So I think what I'm going to do is go around, like say, get all my storage stuff set up, and then we're going to go and build a ship, because yeah, we haven't built a ship. I think we did some work on the planet last episode, and this episode I want to build a ship. Alright, so I think that's the storage system all working properly. So these 3 storage units here, this is pulling all the hull pieces we get from down ships, what we salvage. This is getting, yeah, all, like I say, all the sort of organic stuff, and this is getting all the ship parts. Fantastic. So that's one job done. Now, one thing, I don't know if it's possible to do, but I'm going to see if I can get this, if I can get the capsule refinery. I don't think these things can actually pull from cargo, which is a shame, because if there was a way where I could automate this to pull like your ores and your like these blocks and the crystals, if I could get it to auto pull them and automatically refine them and then automatically do that, it'd make things so much easier, because I could just go out in the ship, do my thing, dock it, and then it'd do everything for me. But I don't know if you can do that or not. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, just another little housekeeping thing I've done. Comment saying about the missile capacity modules. They actually have to be on the planet and not on the turrets, is I think what one of the comments said. So yeah, we'll try that, and when some pirates next come along, we'll see how they're gonna go. But yeah, we're gonna do some shipbuilding. I do want to make some modifications to this ship, mostly take these cannons off, because they're completely and utterly pointless. These cannons here work fine, but these ones are just completely pointless. I think I'm going to put some, maybe some lock-on missiles. I seem to quite enjoy those. They seem to be the most effective. And then I'll keep my AMS turrets at the front. So yeah, I want to do that, but I want to build like a fighter. This thing can hold its own against the pirates, but it's very sluggish to kind of, it's not very manoeuvrable. So yeah, I want to build like a fighter. So if pirates attack us while we're at us home base, it's something we can just jump into, launch, and hopefully deal with them a bit more effectively. Alright, so I've kind of got a wireframe done for the fighter. It's actually my 3rd time doing this. I've struggled to kind of get a design I like, but I've kind of gone for something similar to the Y-Wing from Star Wars, if you know the Y-Wing. I think it's a pretty cool ship design, so I'm going to try go for something like that. Should have enough space in here for some reactors and reactor stabilizers and all that kind of stuff. Then maybe I'll have some chin-mounted cannons or something like that. And then I'm thinking maybe we have some little missiles in the side pods here. I think that could be a pretty cool design. I don't want to make it too big, because I want this to be really manoeuvrable, but I also want to make sure it has enough shields. Like, not as much shields as that thing, because that thing's shields never seem to go down, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this, get all the systems in place, mostly the power and the shields, and then yeah, we'll see what we end up with. Alright, that's all the systems in, pretty much. We've got shields. We have quite a lot of shields, so I'm hoping that's going to be enough. A fair bit of power, some thrusters. I haven't test-driven this thing yet, so I don't know how fast it is, but we're probably going to end up with some more thrusters anyway. But yeah, we've got these missile capacity modules, and yeah, we've got a little missile launcher just out the front there. So yeah, I want to put some cannons on it. I think that'll help it out, and then get the hull on it. And that's pretty much all there is to do. There's not a whole lot to do with this ship. I just need to make sure it flies good, its shields are good, and yeah, maybe we'll get some pirates to test it on. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to work some more on this, and hopefully we can catch up when it's finished. Alright, and I think that's the ship pretty much done. It's not the most beautifully stunning ship in the world. It has some basic details on it. It has these engines at the back too, which are kind of cool. It's not as quick as I was hoping it was going to be, but that's okay. It's got the firepower, and that's kind of what matters most here. So we've got some cannons, a little missile launcher in the nose there, and we actually have a salvage module, just for after we've overheated the ships, we can hopefully salvage some parts from them. Not a massive salvager, but yeah, I think it's time we took this for a test drive. One thing I do want to try do actually is see if we can calibrate these thrusters. I would like to up the rotational thrusters. Hopefully that's gonna help. Auto dampers would be nice. Thruster repulsors, we can, I guess, put that up to 60. Yeah, so it's not going to be as quick as in a straight line, or at least accelerating. Although we can, I think, put more power there. I'm not too bothered about up-down. My main concern is, yeah, forward, back, and rotation as well. So let's try this. Okay, so speed. Yeah, not the quickest in the world. But it should go up to 500. And can we shoot at this speed? Yeah, we can. That's good. Okay, and we can do the brakes. Yeah, it doesn't brake so well, so that's a bit of a concern. But yeah, one thing I did want to do was I did the rotational. Is that? This is the rotational, I think. So yeah, it does. It rotates really well, which is the main thing. All right, cool. So yeah, we've got us cannons. Got us a targeting computer. We've got a salvage computer, and yeah, obviously as warp drive there. And yeah, I think that's this ship done. So if we get any pirates, we'll have to. Oh, that's cool. The engine shine through the stuff. Anyway, yeah, if any pirates come, we'll have to give it a bit of a test run. And also I need a way to get this back. Can I lock onto my own ship? I can lock onto my own ship. Is it because this one doesn't have a faction module? That might be it. But yeah, that's the plan. I mean, we could just go out and find some, but I don't think this ship will take a whole fleet of pirates. I also need to work out how to get this home. I think we can stick an AI module on it and get it to follow us, so that's no big deal. But yeah, like I say, it's not the best looking ship in the world, but hopefully it will it'll do its job. Now I do believe there is a way to spawn pirates in. So we're just going to spawn in a ship, and I think if we do this, okay, yeah, he's flying about somewhere. Oh, we're actually near a station. Anyway, let's see if we can fight this thing. Get my cannons ready. I think if we do X, that pins it as a target. Alright, nice. Yeah, our shields are holding up pretty nicely. It's not doing a whole load of damage to that. Yeah, we're not doing as much damage to its shields as I would have liked. But I think that's because I've got these set up as machine guns, which aren't, I don't think, are quite as powerful as normal cannons. Yeah, and it's not as manoeuvrable as I would have liked either, so we might have to put some more engines on this thing. The shields are holding up, so that's good. Alright, well there's his shields down. I think now's the time for the missiles. See if we can get a lock before his shields recharge. Hopefully they're gonna do a bit more damage. The fighter wasn't performing as well as I wanted to, so we're gonna redesign that. It has far too much shields for, you know, for one-on-one dogfights. It doesn't need that many shields. Its armor's probably a bit too heavy, and it needs to be more manoeuvrable. It had enough firepower. It were taking the shields down, and it were doing a bit of damage. It just, it just didn't have the manoeuvrability to be able to keep up with the other ships. So that's something I want to try. But yeah, I kinda, I jump drived back here so I could grab the Scargill, and yeah, I don't know where the other ship's gone. It must have despawned. I assumed it's despawned. But yeah, I was considering cutting all the clips out of the new fighter, but you know, I thought it'd be good to show you my kind of trial and error process and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna redesign it. We're gonna build a Mark II. It's called the Terrier, by the way. I can't remember if I told you the name of the ship or not, but in Yorkshire we have the Yorkshire Terrier, which is a kind of dog. It's like a little ankle biter. So that was my thought behind the name. But yeah, I'm going to end today's episode here. We've built a fighter, which is what I wanted to do. We've tested it, and we're going to redesign it. I'll probably work on it more off camera, and then we need to work out a place where we're going to dock it. Like I say, we are starting to run out of space a little bit on this planet, so I will be building a space station in not next episode, but in a few episodes. In the next episode, I want to do some building on the planet, have a proper like boarding ramp for this thing, have a bit of an air traffic control thing going on, and like I say, create some docking for that. So yeah, next episode's going to be a more base building episode, and I'm going to work on the fighter more off camera. It's just a bit too heavy. I think it'd work well as like a bomber, but yeah, it's just too heavy to be a fighter, so we're going to work on that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know which buttons to click. And I'll see you all in the next episode. And I have no idea why I don't have gravity on the planet. There we go. Alright guys, see you in the next one.